Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Cashton. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, how about it? We were here last night. We're going to do it all over one more time here as we get set for tonight's Scenic Bluffs conference matchup as the Cashton Eagles host the Royall Panthers. We take a look. We're going to start things off with the JV game. And we'll do our best to try and keep you up to date with the points and so on as this game starts up here in just 1 second. There we go. And we'll see if we can't get you the names and numbers of the players out there on the court. Let's take a look for the Panthers. Number 33 with the ball is Dylan Velasquez. Number 20 in Brock Price. 34, John Mullenkamp. Number 12 is Cole Eberhardt. And number 3 is Seth Brandel. Meanwhile, for the Cashton squad, here is a takeaway, and that is going to be Schmitz with the 2. Ethan Schmitz once again. I tell you what, that young man, we got to get the camera moved over. But that young man, he does a great job with things. And he's fast. You better be ready. Here's a 3 on the way by number 3, and that's good. We'll swing back around here. This is 13 in Quinn Midas. Lobs the pass down low to Grayson Schmitz, back up to Evan. Midas once again over here to the near side. Schmitz trying to go baseline, gets blocked off by 33 in Velasquez. Here's a turnaround shot, no good. Let's take a look there. I believe that was, I wanted to say Trent. Yep, it was Trent Cast with that shot that just missed. There's Royall now with a good drive. We're going to get a foul down here. Taking a look for the Eagles, you've got Cast, Schmitz and Schmitz, Midas, and Butzler. Well, the first shot is up and good for Eberhardt. He's going to look for number 2. And he's got that one. Coming down the court here, back we come. Here's a long 3, and Cast hit it. Holy smokes. Velasquez looking for some help. Ethan Schmitz was on him. Back where the far side it goes to Brando. They'll lob down low, and the shot is up and good. That was number 2 in Eberhardt with the bucket. Able to bank that one. Come right down here low, it's going to be Schmitz. They're going to get the foul on the floor. As we say, thanks to Sleepy Hollow bringing you tonight's ball game, as well as Vernon Electric Cooperative. Baseline, Midas gets back out to Schmitz. Here's Cast again. That was off to the right, no good. Velasquez with the rebound, and he heads down the court quickly. And the shot up, that's number 20, no good in Price. And the Panthers able to control the ball. Mullenkamp, I believe, with the pass out to Brando, and he hits himself another 3. And it's 10-5. Cast over to Schmitz. Looking for help, gets it to Butzler. Down here in the corner, Cast thought about it and then said, well, we'll dribble a little bit. Looking to drive, and he's blocked off. Schmitz in the lane, back out to Schmitz. Now Grayson to Evan. Here's 3. The shot no good. That was a 3 by Butzler. 12:39 and counting. 10-5 your score. The Panthers out in front here in the first half of the JV ball game. Quick pass over there to Mullenkamp. Down low it goes to Price. Back out, trying to get it to Mullenkamp, and they missed him. Kind of a low pass, and Mullenkamp might have been leaning to his right, and the ball went to the left. Ethan Schmitz, here's Cast. That was Grayson. Shot is up, that's a little strong, and Mullenkamp coming down with the rebound. Over here to Brando, and he quickly heads down the court. Pass over the far side. Vasquez goes down inside low to Brando, who kicks it back out, and a 3 by Vasquez. Now the takeaway here. And boy, coming down the court, and the layup is good. That's Mullenkamp. And a quick timeout here. All of a sudden, it's a blitz. 15-5 the score. Our thanks going out to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, bringing you tonight's action down there in Viroqua, as well as VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. Don't forget the VFW of Viroqua on the south side. We'll take a little break. Well, as we come back, let's take a look as Schmitz will bring the ball down the court here to Grayson. Grayson back out to the top as Brady Wells now into the ball game. His shot on his first touch, no good. Rebound, Cast. He'll try to lay it up. No. Schmitz trying to get to it as well, not able to do so. Here's Ethan now as he's going to move down the court. A nice pass here, and the layup is just over the back, no good. That was Butzler with the try. And we're going to get a whistle here. We'll see what that's all about. Schmitz trying to get it to Grayson. Lost the handle. Oh, nice give and go on the passing there with Brando and Mullenkamp, and Mullenkamp's going to get another 2. Back over here to Wells. He's got a good look just off the front of the rim, no good. Schmitz with the rebound. His putback too strong once again. Mullenkamp is going to be called for the travel. Just not able to get to his base, you might say. Ethan will get the ball into Wells and Cast. Cast has hit 1 3. Let's see if he's going to get another one here sometime early on in this ball game again. Lob pass to Grayson. Trying to get it back up here to Drew Butzler. Now over to Ethan again. Ethan on the drive, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. That might be on Vasquez. And they're going to, instead, it's going to go on 23 and Travis Wayman, who's now into the ball game. Well, we're going to get a offensive foul here. On Grayson Schmitz. Back to the Panthers now on the left-hand side of the screen. Down low the pass. It's a beautiful pass, just not able to get it, kind of a little too strong. But the putback, that was Wayman, who is in the ball game, who had just come in just recently, and he was able to get that bucket on the second try. There's a nice lead pass. Oh, could not get it. Now the block in there is Grayson Schmitz trying to get that layup, and it just was not going to cooperate. Ethan to inbound. Up to the top here with Butzler. Midas with the ball. He's going to stop inside the three-point line. The shot, no. Rebound coming away to Wayman. Wayman, could be Weeman, but here's Wells trying to come up with it. Tipped it away from Brandel, but then Brandel was able to get to it in time. He's going to take the shot, and Brandel's going to be fouled here as he did the Euro step, I guess you'd call it. Schmitz with the foul. Brando able to get the first one. 7 points for him tonight. Couple of threes and the free throw. See if he can get the second one. And he does. Quick pass down to Midas. He'll look to go across court. Up at the top with Butzler. Schmitz. Looked like a give and go, but now Schmitz is going to make a spin, and I think we're going to get a foul here on Mullenkamp. Mullenkamp with the grab. Back out the top here as into the ball game now. This is Dylan Heft, number 40. Lob pass to Butzler. His shot, man, hit the back of the rim and kicked out. Down low it goes. Nice pass, and that one's going to bounce in and out. That was a good quarter of the way down. That was Jason Johnson now into the ball game. Here's a steal by Wayman. Brando with the three, that's no good. And rebound Mullenkamp. Got bumped out, and he will take the ball all the way to the outside. Jackson, or make that Johnson with the shot, no, and the putback, Brando. And the timeout. 8:24 to go with, it's a 23-5 score all of a sudden. Vroka Booster Club bringing you tonight's ball game, as well as the Vroka Dental Center. Thanks to Dr. Leanne Klum. Fossatag Funeral Home supporting the broadcast, as well as the Westbeek Co-op Creamery and the Westbeek Co-op Credit Union. Back we come, and Cashton bringing the ball down the court. Here's Midas for three off the front of the rim, no good. And a nice crash to the boards by Heft, but unfortunately the ball would not go in. Last touch there by Panthers. Schmitz gets the ball into Heft, up at the top. Wells looking things over, goes inside to Drew Butzler. Back out, it's going to be Schmitz for three, no, and a long rebound to Wayman. Brando to Vasquez, and he lost the handle. Butzler coming out away with it. Kicking the ball out, Midas over to Schmitz, no good. Midas tips the ball out to Wells. Good hustle there by Quinn Midas. Inside pass, Wells from Heft. And Wells has the bucket. Shot is up, no good. That was Brando, or check that. That was Wayman over there. Schmitz. Maybe Schmitz had the touch. And they were out of bounds. So Brando will inbound. Vasquez will score. His second bucket of the night. He's got a 3 and a 2. Missing that opportunity there. It's 25-7 at the 7:05 mark. Brando, open look, nobody there, and he overshot it just a little. Now Mullenkamp takes the ball away, and he'll get the bucket. Mullenkamp playing real tough there, and he's got some height. Able to get those long arms up and snag the ball away. Schmitz out to Midas. They'll come over here to the top. Staying on the perimeter here with Cast. Midas goes inside to Cast, and the ball off his shoulder, no good. Lob past Vasquez and Mullenkamp. They get to Mullenkamp over here to the near side. Is Brando on the baseline of inside pass? No, they're going to kick it out. That's no good. Off from Price in his shot. And then Vasquez comes up big again. Quick pass down the court here is Wells for three. Overcompensated a little bit there, and it went over the top. No good. Brando, spin move, looking. Going to go back out to the top to Eberhardt. Eberhardt started things off pretty decent. He's cooled down a little bit. He does have 4 points on the night. Price. Midas for three. That's no good. It rimmed out. Good hustle play over there by Cast as he bounced the ball off. Heft and Cast come out of the ball game. Schmitz returns. And along with that, number 44 and Gabe Martin. Now we're going to get a timeout here with 5:14 to go in the half. Well, here we are back as Grayson Schmitz. He's going to bank that one in. Schmitz with the bank. Down low, Vasquez. Oh, a lefty. Back we come here, the other side. Ethan comes over to Gabe Martin. Martin up here, and he'll go down low here to Midas on the drive. He's going to try and bank it. Nothing there. Tough angle. But a nice drive. Brando nearly lost it. Gets it back. Coming up here to Eberhardt. And now Wayman. That ball tipped away by Martin. Good anticipation there. They get the ball to Eberhardt. Brando back to Eberhardt. They'll skip the ball back up to the top with Wayman. Here's Vasquez for three. That's no good. And Butzler with a nice rebound. Back to Butzler from Martin. Over here to Cast. And Martin once again, check that. It was Butzler. Now Butzler again. Couple little moves in there, and he's going to get the bucket. Butzler with the bucket. Trying to get the layup in there. Was Mullenkamp. Ball's tipped away. Schmitz with a couple of fouls, by the way. Way up to the top with Wayman, and now Eberhardt. Lob pass inside. Mullenkamp's going to get an easy layup there. Here comes Schmitz. He dishes off to Grayson, and that was a good play right there. Grayson Schmitz with the two and an assist for Ethan. Vasquez, 33-13, a 20-point advantage here for the Panthers. Quickly down the court, they'll kick the ball over here to the near side. Butzler, 4-3, no good, and Mullenkamp again. He can get up there and go get it. Well, thanks to the Wright Insurance Agency, American Family, that's Miranda Wright. There's a foul. They're going to count that one as Martin hacks Wayman, and he'll go to the line and look for the more conventional three, I guess you would call it. Yeah, thanks to Miranda Wright, the Wright Insurance Agency. ADRC, the Asian Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, right there in Viroqua. And here in Cashton, it's the Bank of Cashton. Shot is up, no, and trying to go get the ball. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to give it to Cashton. And the Panthers kind of flying to it. Not able to control it. Speaking of control, that one is tossed out of bounds off the hand of Martin. Ethan Schmidt's driving down the lane, and he saw Martin all alone. But the pass not where he had hoped it would be. Martin comes out. Cast returns. Mullenkamp over here to Brando, who fakes the shot. Coming down the lane, there's a big block by Grayson Schmitz. Vasquez comes back into the ball game, and Price will step out for the moment with just under 2 minutes to go in the half. Brando on the baseline gets stopped dead in his tracks, able to get the ball out to Mullenkamp. Back to a circling Brando. His shot is up and rolls around and snaps out. Here's a spin move by Ethan Schmitz, and we're going to get a foul called. We'll see who that is on. My guess is Wayman, but nope, it's going to be Vasquez. His second foul. Schmitz with the shot. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Thanks to Bobby Johns right here in Cashton on Front Street, as well as Cade Clearing, Westby. Tell you what, they do a wonderful job. And don't forget Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate agent. Shot is up, no, the putback is good. That was Drew Butzler with the putback. Looked good. Lob pass inside. This is going to be Vasquez, and that ball might have been partially blocked. It goes sailing out of bounds. Panthers are going to keep possession here underneath their own basket. Mullenkamp comes in. Wayman goes out. They do get the ball in. Ball tipped by Heft. Now he's able to retrieve it. Over to Schmitz. Schmitz doing all he can to keep possession. He does do that. Now to Cast. Cast will have the shot, and it kicks back out here on the near side to Mullenkamp. Oh, just having a real tough time just buying a bucket right now. 35-15 your score with 45 seconds to go in the half. Here comes the takeaway. Schmitz lobs it into Heft. His shot is up and good. Oh, I tell you what, Got to get those to drop when you can. And let's see, there was a foul here. Let's see if Heft goes to the line or what happened. Maybe it was something after that. I think Heft should be coming up to the line here. .35 ticks left on the clock. No, it was not a shooting foul. Shot is up, no good. But Cashton had the ball, and now we're going to get a timeout. And it's going to be a full minute timeout. Well, Cameron Fortune, your New Directions real estate agent, as well as Cashton Building Supply, CBS Designs, helping us out tonight. Appreciate all those folks with their wonderful support. And, of course, Cashton Farm Supply, Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. A couple of good companies right there for the agricultural communities. Well, about a 5-minute break here for a halftime, and they'll get right back into it with the second half action. We've got 25 seconds to go here in this first half. 20-point advantage right now for the Panthers of Royall. Down to 10. Ball tipped away by Schmitz. Brando able to retrieve it, kicks it out. Vasquez for 3. That's no good. And the rebound coming away to Cast. And that'll do it. Boy, nice try there by Vasquez. And a good rebound here for Cast and the Eagles. 35-17 your score here. We take a look. Pretty even scoring here right now for the Eagles. 4 points for Grayson Schmitz, 2 for Ethan, 2 for Brady Wells, 3 for Cass, 2 for Heft, and 4 with Drew Butzler. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, let's see, there's 10 points already for Seth Brando, 4 for Eberhardt, 4 for Wayman, 9 points for Vasquez, and 8 points for John Mellencamp. So some pretty even scoring along the way. We'll take a break and come right back with more high school JV action here in the Scenic Bluffs. Back we come. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. It's going to be the second half start here, and boy, we're going to get a foul right away. Well, let's see what that's all about. Panthers get the ball first. Vasquez on a quick pass. Mollenkamp goes down low. Back out from to Vasquez, and boy, he did it again. I tell you what, that young man's got a good shot. Now Vasquez is going to be creating a foul there. That's number 2 for him. Meanwhile, Quinn Midas goes to the line here to shoot a couple. He gets the first one. It's his first point of the night. And he got the second. Here's Brando. Hands off to Vasquez. Price trying to set a pick, now kicks out with it. Over to Mullenkamp. Inside from Eberhardt. Here's a drive. Oh my, what a pass right there. And that was Mullenkamp with the bucket. Midas kicks the ball over to Schmitz. Grayson trying to drive. His layup is going to fall off here on the left side. No good. Wow. Right there, and the ball just said, nope, I'm not going to drop. Here's Brando. Mullenkamp, no good. Got his own rebound, though. And the ball taken away by Cast, playing some tough D right there. Midas quick down the court. Wanted to go to the right-hand side, but Price was there. Here's a three, though, from Cast, and that's good. That's his second three of the ball game. Now Brando. Eberhardt over to the far side with Vasquez, and he goes down low. Inside pass, and Molenkamp will get another bucket. Well, you got a nice pass in there from Brando, picking up another assist. Cast fakes the shot, now drives and hits. And looks like we're going to get a timeout, a 30-second timeout here by Cashton. Our thanks going out to Coon Valley Telecommunications helping us with tonight's broadcast. We also want to say thanks here to, let's see, how about Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte, Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service on the north side of Viroqua. Well, we should have had the camera up here so you can see. 13:39 to go. They got the numbers turned inside out. 42-24 your score. Royall on top. And they'll come back out. Our thanks with more of those sponsors, Embroidery and More, Greg Danes and crew. And the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunnarsson Health System. It's the Viroqua Clinic. Here's Brando with a quick inside pass, and the layup is no good by Molenkamp, and coming away with the ball, Midas. Down low here is Butzler. That's no good. Schmidt's trying to get to it. No foul called on that one. Off from the takedown. Vasquez sets up his shot. No. Rebound, Butzler. Approaching the 13-minute mark, left in the ball game. Three is on the way, in and out, no good again. Molenkamp with the nice rebound, and he hands it off. Brando will give it back here at the top. Now Vasquez going down low. Gets it right back from Eberhardt. And he kicks over to the far side. The three on the way, no good. Vasquez with another rebound. Back up again. This time it's Price for three. That's too strong. Rebound. Back on the floor they go. And this is going to go to Molenkamp. Oh, he's going to be fouled on that one. Midas got his hands tangled up in the arm of Molenkamp. Well, Main Street Mobile Mart bringing you the action here tonight from Cashton. Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, located in Westby. That's Ashley Liam. Shot is up and good for Molenkamp. That's his first free throw of the night. Looking for number two. That's a little strong off the back of the rim. Molenkamp comes away with the rebound. Shot is up by Eberhardt, no. And finally, Grayson Schmitz brings it down. Over here to Butzler. The takeaway, that steal, and Eberhardt gonna get two for that one. 45-24 at the 12-minute mark. Royall all the way here in this game. Again, the JV side. Varsity coming up here in about, 15 to 20 minutes at the conclusion of this JV game. Which, well, it's hard to say here. The shot is up, no. .639 is your time, so it's probably Well, if they get done, they might get done around 7, so it'll be about 7:20, somewhere in there before the varsity game gets going. It'll be a dandy one. Be ready for that. Looks like the band's coming into play tonight. Pep band here for Cashton. Shot is up, no, by Heft, and trying to save it was Wells. He steps out of bounds, so the Panthers will inbound. Brando gets it over here to down low here to Mullenkamp. Boy, that was just way too easy. Heft with the ball, goes over to Wells. Wells for 3, that's no good. And rebound Mullenkamp. Mullenkamp is a one-man wrecking show right now. Shot is up and good for Vasquez. He's been hot. We'll get a chance if they get another timeout. We'll give you the scores of those two players for Royall. My goodness. Now let's see here. Vasquez, with a real quick count, has 14 points. And Mullenkamp has 15. So they're back-to-back for sure. Here's Butzler. Back up the top with Wells. Now Gabe Martin, who's in the ball game, gets it to Heft. Wells with the shot. That's looking good. It was just a little bit off on the inside, and it's going to be a rebound here. Pass was a little hard. It went through the arm of Brando, but Eberhardt was there. Back to Wayman, inside. This is Eberhardt, no. Ball comes down into the hands of Butzler, and he's going to go quick down the court, and he has that ball taken away. That one stripped. Here's Brando, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. It is not a shooting foul. At the 9:19 mark. Again, thanks to Miles of Smiles Child Care with Ashley Liam, Nordic Lane, Scott and Sue Sordahl, and Premier Co-op helping us out tonight. Premier Co-op with down there in Mount Orab, the corporate office. Shot is up, no good, and a nice rebound as it got into the hands of Grayson Schmitz. Mullenkamp, down the court he goes, and he'll slow things up for a moment. Skip pass up to Brando. Brando says, why not? His 3 was a little too strong. Here's Midas trying to make a little bit of a move. The ball is touched. He'll get it back. Boy, good job getting it to Wells. Wells with the shot. No, and there's Mullenkamp as he skies for the rebound. $8:19 to go. 49-24. Into the ball game here, 22 and Johnson. Now we're going to get a foul down on the floor. Neither team in foul trouble as far as team fouls are concerned. Cashton does have 4 Royall only with 2. Foul was on Gabe Martin, and that's his second. Inside pass, and Price is going to get the bucket. That is his first point of the night. That ball nearly tipped away. It was tipped away, but Midas able to get to it. They'll come back to Midas. A little give and go with Martin. Now the ball stripped away. Lob pass, trying to get to it, and not going to be there in time. Just a little too much of a lead pass. And we're going to get a timeout here by Cashton, a full minute timeout. Our thanks to the Riverbank, Westby, and Coon Valley helping us tonight. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care. We appreciate their support, and of course the corporate office right here in Cashton. And finally, Sealands Carpet Land. Those are all of our sponsors that are supporting us, myself here, Western Wisconsin Video Production, with tonight's broadcast. Well, back we come as the action is heading out there. They started up here on the upper side and got down court in a hurry. Here's Cast now with Price on him. He goes behind the back, now dishes to Butzler. His shot is a little bit short and to the back of the rim, but Martin doing a nice job tracking that ball down. They get it back to Cast again, and Martin. Gabe goes over to Cast to the right-hand side. Cast with a shot, no. Schmitz with the putback, no. And now we're going to get a foul on the backside. That ball out of bounds. They're going to say it was in the act of shooting. I kind of thought that, but sometimes I get off on those. So I just, it's like, well, it was or it wasn't. Here's a shot up by Martin. He gets that one to drop. That's Gabe's first point of the night. 51-25. Second one will not roll through, and Price comes away with a rebound. Here comes Eberhardt down the court. Inside pass from Johnson, and that's going to go out of bounds. They get it to Midas. Back across here comes Cast. They'll lob it into Schmitz, trying to make a move. His shot, oh my goodness, what kind of English did he have on it? That was like a top spinning. And it kicked out. Vasquez, a long pass over here to Eberhardt. He'll drive, stop, try to pop. It will not go. Cast comes down with it. Inside pass, that's going to be a little bit short. Price again in a good spot to get the rebound. Goes to Vasquez. And we're at 5:40 to go in the ball game. Panthers taking their time now. Here's a good move, and a layup is not going to happen. And there's a block as Price tried to put it back up and in. Johnson comes away with the rebound, or actually the off from the block shot. But they spun off about 40 seconds or more. The Panthers have so far, as we're under 5 minutes to go. There's a layup by Vasquez. Well, that should be 16 points for him tonight. Well, we expect a pretty good crowd here in Cashton. They're talking some fog, so be careful driving home, or if you're out till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Cashton's shot is no good. Price thought about pulling the trigger and then decided not to. Vasquez on the far side. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Vasquez will get the bucket. Yeah, he just got down in there just too low in order to get anything going. We're sitting at 55-25, and it's just a timeout to get players into the ball game, and then they're ready to go. So that's what they have. 3:42 to go here in the game. Royall. Now in the game here is number 10 in Sean Lukashevsky, along with Wells. Brady nearly lost it with the defense from Wayman. Royall with only 8 guys, it looks like, on the bench. Long three, no good. They get the ball over, hand it off. That was 54 in Morissetti. Down low, Wayman. Trying to go back up to the top here. Boy, the shot, that was a good-looking shot from Morissetti. It just didn't fall. Now Brando for 3. Well, he can do it, and he did. There's a block by Mullenkamp near steal. Wells out on the far side. Lukashevsky comes up here to Martin. Inside to Schmitz and Heft. He gets bumped, no foul. There's a 3, that's a bank, no. Morissetti, as the ball bounces into his hands, and we're down under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Quick timeout here. I'm gonna shift some players in and out, and then we're gonna continue play. 1:56 to go. Evan Austin into the game now. And let's take a look here. Number 20 in Caden Gabrielson. Down to 1:40 is Cashton. Looking for threes. Just trying to get many points as possible right now. They've been hard to come by here tonight. Back up to the top here. Now a steal by Mullenkamp. He'll slow things down. Back up to Wayman, inside Vasquez, and the ball kind of bumped off his hand. Now a steal here by 22 in Johnson. Back up to Johnson from Price. Morissette over here on the wing with Mullenkamp, and we're down to 40 seconds and counting. Make it more like 30 seconds. There's a shot, no. That ball is going to go out of bounds with 29 ticks left. Johnson will look to inbound. There's a easy play, and Vasquez gets another 2. Vasquez with 20 points tonight. And we're going to walk it over the timeline and now stop here. And we'll watch as the time goes down. 60-25 is your final score. Vasquez with 20 points tonight for the Panthers. 15 for Mullenkamp. Meanwhile, closest to getting into double figures was Trent Cast, as he had 8 points for Cashton. Stay tuned, more basketball action coming up here in just a little bit. The Varsity at, well, in about 20 minutes or so. It'll be right around the 7:20 mark. We'll see you then.